Ah, cheese. Tasty. Alright. So, this place is kind of interesting. It's actually got a couple of different secrets in this place. There's one on this level, but first I'm going to go up to the upper level. And we'll go look at that secret first here. Grab a couple of candles. Got a nice little couple of skulls and a book with glowy stuff over it. Yeah, I'm going to quick save. This, my friends, if you don't know what this is, which is probably quite likely, is the Necronomicon. A lot of people have said this is probably a reference to Army of Darkness or something, but I think that's a load of bullshit because they've got some words in here that make me think this is probably more likely a reference to the original H.P. Lovecraft who created the Necronomicon. I am not going to be able to pronounce this at all because I am just not like that. I can try. Yeah. Agloras Coranth something or other. Caglamorex Thelorum Asu in Leon blah blah blah, don't know, stuff that Garrett's probably reading, and zombies. Yes. So by reading the Necronomicon, you can summon a couple of zombies for yourself. These are the other few zombies I feel are actual zombies in this game, since they're actually up and paying attention, but we're gonna reload because zombies are not what I want to deal with at the moment. So if you lean over this fire and you click on there, there's actually a button. I don't know how Garrett manages to push that button through the fire, but he does. He's cool like that. I'm gonna head back down here. We found a secret, but who the hell knows what it is? You can kind of hear an elevator moving somewhere when I'm pushing this button. So you can kind of tell there's something else going on in this place that you haven't quite seen yet. But if you check out here, there's kind of a marble floor. And if you push that, that baby opens. And now this elevator takes us down a level. Oh, hush guard, there's no one around here. Random dead guy with one of the only daggers you'll see in this game. And also some nifty loot. And zombie heads. Nasty. So this down here is actually the secret that we opened from upstairs, and you can't really tell that you've opened it until you get down here. So it's kind of a weird secret. It's a dual secret that you may not realize that you've discovered. Anyway, we'll go ahead and read this thing here. Whosoever finds this note, I bid thee farewell, for I no longer dwell in your domain of the fetid flesh. My essence is now forever preserved in the plane of earth, beyond the reaches of fear and fire. I owe my transcendence to the Book of Ash, also the Necronomicon, that tome of legend I recovered so long ago from the sands of long-forgotten kings. Within its pages lie the secrets of life, death, and undeath. The hand forbade its study, for it drove so many into madness, but I have succeeded where others have failed. But be warned, the truth is hidden from the unworthy. Blacken thy heart, or face the prisoners of flesh. Our Azeron the Cruel. So this is probably Azeron here, and he can have his scroll. His body's kind of weird. Sometimes this works, sometimes this doesn't, but if you walk on over him, sometimes his head will just kind of push on out the top of his skeleton, which looks really weird. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and quick save because it is kind of hard to get back out of here, so we'll see if I can manage it. I just want that. Please give me that thing and nothing else. Damn it. I'm going to have to go down into here. Oh well. So, random invisibility potion in this creepy-ass torture chamber. I don't know what the hell he was doing down here. But now we gotta climb on this Iron Maiden, which is easier said than done in most cases. Because there is not much that I can... I mean, I might be able to hit the ceiling with a rope arrow. I'm not sure, but... I'm gonna try and get on top of here. If I can manage it. Oh, come on, Garrett. I know you want to get on top of this thing. Seriously? Let's just get up on top of this Iron Maiden. You are not doing any favors for me, are you? Alright, well... I may not be able to get back up. I may need to bring a box or something with me to actually do this. Sometimes it's easy to get up on this, sometimes not so much. There's like a sweet spot. There it is. Alright, I got out of there. It was a pain, but eventually I got out. This elevator sometimes gets you kind of stuck into the floor. I don't know why it does that, but you'll notice both elevators like to move at once when you're pushing this. Kind of a cool little thing. Alright. And we are out of here. Do a quick save here and hopefully get down here without falling. Okay, we're good. Hello, Mr. Archer. This is kind of a special Archer over here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna quick save and show you why he's special. Hey, Archer. Come see me.
Halt!
He has fire arrows. So, unlike most other archers, this guy can kick the living crap out of you really quickly. Not a fun guy to run down into the alley with. Let's not disturb him this time. And for whatever reason, he's just got broadhead arrows on his pack. I think he should have fire arrows, but he does not. However, there are a couple of nice fire arrows up here. So you do get rewarded with a few fire arrows, but not directly from him. Sadly enough. I'm gonna take you away and just pop you back with these boxes. I suppose I could have used those boxes in the necromancer's place, but we didn't do that, so whatever. I am gonna head on over this way instead of going through that door and be a little sneaky. This guy likes to walk back and forth, and he can be quite a nuisance.
Who's there?
If you decide to come in through this door, because you might open it and he's right there and you've just gotten yourself seen. But if you come in this way, you've got a nice little sneaky spot with a random crib full of nothing. I think that about does it for what's around here, so let's move forward. Alright. Hop on down here as quietly as possible. Now we've got a nice little guy sitting down in that windowed area there, so we could hop on down there and disturb him by jumping through the skylight there, but I'm going to come in here instead at the moment. Grab some stuff. Now, I believe there's a nice little window down here that we can head through. So this will be a little bit sneakier than coming through the skylights.
Who's noising about then?
But only a little bit.
Strange. I thought there was something there.
No, nothing at all.
What's that?
Well, not the most secret of entrances, but it worked out.
Who's that?
It's me, Garrett. And you are on the floor. Dumb noble. Didn't even know that I was right behind him. Even his guard was more alert than he was. Alright, now I am going to head back this way.
Coward! Face me like a man!
There's no one here, trust me.
Looks like it's nothing.
Of course it's nothing. Alright, so this guy most certainly comes over this way. I need to take care not to alert him. Alright, when he's in another room I can move a little bit faster through here. Where the hell is he at? I'm here, waiting for you. Don't know where you are, but whatever. This might come in handy. I'll keep it available, just in case. Thank you for that. And we'll just scoot a little more forward, lean, and hold. Come here, buddy. A little closer. And down you go. Poor silly guard. Mr. J.B. Tuttleshank, Supervisor. Well, he will not be supervising what's going on here tonight. What do we got here? Crimshaw, lock the receipts in the safe this time or you'll taste the lash. Though I can't prove it, I suspect one of the night watchmen of having sticky fingers. If not every penny is accounted for in the morning, it will come out of your backside. And another thing, Don Valencia will be by in the morning to pick up his diamonds. Make sure you log the transfer and extend every courtesy we have available. Valencia is a client I do not want to lose. Tuttleshank. This has reminded me, I have completely forgotten to read the notes that I purchased at the beginning of this. Let's do that. This is not a purchase, this is just a scripture passage from Victoria. Anyway, the new scripture of the Master Builder, draft page 3. And so Karis did set quill to paper to record his accomplishments, the most important of humankind before him and certainly after, performed in the service of the Master Builder. And at that time none could know this scripture, and Carus could not read from it during his sermons, for he knew that humans, even his followers, in their weakness would not rejoice and celebrate as Carus had at the good news of the Builder's paradise, because humans were flawed. They would fail to understand. It was only Carus who truly knew that humans were an invention of the Master Builder, that they might invent the Builder's children to please him. In the soft whirring of the clean-oiled gears of the children around him, Carus heard the deafening roar of their approval. Note, I shall need to take pains in collecting these materials together again. This nice little thingy here is an error. That should be a comma. You'll see that later on in here. I don't know why the commas are screwed up in this particular document, but eh. In my urgent press to capture events that pass and my thoughts on them, I have written, and look, there's a comma there, that's fine. That might be a semicolon, actually. Anyways, I have written passages in many of my chambers, and at present I cannot return to collect them, nor shall I trust another to collect them for me. It does look like that could be a semicolon place. Anyway, we have some other things to read, and what reminded me is because of this loot tip here. Gee, got some news for ya. A guy named Valencia, which we just read about, just entered Dayport, and he's only there for a couple of days. He's some kind of diamond exporter, deals with rough stones. Well, while he's in town, he's storing a pouch of uncut diamonds at the Dayport Traders Bank, which we're in right now. Security there is supposed to be pretty loose. Yeah, it is. Hell, the place is on the top floor of one of them marble buildings, so they must not expect any company, if you know what I mean. Should be fairly straightforward if you take the Thieves' Highway. Not sure who left that note for us because he didn't leave a name, but yeah, whatever. And we have one last note. There we go. Equipment tip. Mr. Garrett, I apologize for my inability to serve your particular needs, but at this time I simply lack the supplies you require. But I do know where a man of your particular skills might acquire a few useful tools. Castle Carlisle, it should be Carlisle, but whatever, in Dayport, has a well-stocked armory complete with the finest arrows and explosives. Getting into the armory may be difficult, though. Rumor has it that Carlisle, and he misspells it multiple times, but, you know, whatever, has installed a new security door. Maybe he just thinks that's how it's spelled, I don't know. And the thing is immune to everything from lockpicking to battering rams. Still, man of your reputation should be able to circumvent such challenges. No? Rudyard. I don't know, maybe it's both, maybe it's one or the other. I mean, on our map we should be able to see, see? Carlisle, right there. It's not Carlisle. So I have no idea why it's like that in his note with the S, because it's not supposed to be, as far as I know.